Stealing me OCD.
You must make the jump.
Gonna go rush now and head off into the teleporter because we're running out of time, as you can see. So here's the next part to our little cliffhanger as we arrive on Zen here for the focal point chapter. Panicked a bit then when the mouse button didn't work at first. But yes. Here we are. At Zen, baby. Looks like there's some more hard eyes up there. Yes, here we are in the strange alien landscape that is colloquially known as Zen, where we have to arrange the technological equipment so that we'll be able to teleport back on Earth outside the facility to escape the place. Yeah, so without further ado, let's explore and hope I don't fall down into this never-ending abyss, where there's like two suns, strangely enough, it'd appear. And it had seemed the music stopped now as well, wasn't it? It had seemed we have more of these immature tentacles here, the ones which scare me more than the adult forms, the adult, more mechanical appearing form, by the way. It had also seemed we have shorter versions of those big pillar type things which elevated us up into the sky when we were Gordon Freeman in Zen, doesn't it? Another never-ending drop down there. Interesting that these pillars seem shorter than the ones that elevated us high into the sky when we were Gordon Freeman in Zen, though, isn't it? So yes. Let's see what's here, shall we, and see if we can find any supplies before we potter off into the far expanses of this place to unravel its mysterious secrets, Makes me feel bad kind of spray painting in this place, knowing that I'll be leaving some of my spray paint behind in this alien world when it should be on Earth, pretty much. And here we have a Zen healing pill, but I don't need it yet because I'm at maximum health and maximum armor points, aren't I? Being the professional that I am, Sonny Jim. And those hound eyes are making cute sounds again, aren't they? Will they attack me if I get on this platform, I wonder? Maybe they don't know I'm on it. Anyway, seems the only way we can progress is by heading on upward, doesn't it? So let's do that. I think that both of the hound eyes are over there still, aren't they? So I don't have to worry about them as I climb up. I was worried I'd overshoot my mark then, but yes, here we are. And it's coming over to greet me. And now it dies. And yes, their bodies are still vanishing away without trace, as it seems. So I wonder what's in here. These are rather curious surroundings after all, aren't they? Can't seem to find anything just yet, but remember this corridor, folks, and remember this view. Because it will play a part later, you can be sure of that, Sonny Jim. Anyway, along this catwalk we go, proceeding further into the depths of Zen, and defeating another hound eye, another of those adorably cute but still dangerous hound eyes. Wonder what happens if I jump on top of one of these tentacles. There's a relief it doesn't hurt me, but it does look really scary doing this, doesn't it? Wonder if anyone's ever done this before. Anyway, time to go. Oh, yes. Into the darkness now, as it appeared. Oh, I didn't think there was another hound eye there. I mean, I've killed 6 now, haven't I? And I only remember killing 5 before at this early juncture of the Zen chapter of Blue Shift from the times I've done it before. So I suppose you could say that was a temporary moment of blindness in the game. Just the slightest bit of a blind element to this playthrough of the game, just lasting like a second. But some is better than none, isn't it, eh, Sonny Jim, baby doll? And now, to get through this little gap here without being hit by the tentacle, we need to distract it by shooting it, and then quickly charge through. See? It tried to hit me, but with it swinging from being shot that first time, with it being in mid-swing, it couldn't get back to its striking stance quickly enough, and I was able to sneak on through. I was able to sweep on through without getting hurt. See, that's the most ingenious of me and my skill, isn't it? Just shows the caliber of my skill as I play through this. What's with this music all of a sudden? It's very heavy on the drums, isn't it? And it would seem we're spoiled for choice a bit in regards to ways that we can possibly proceed here. Sounding a bit like disco dancing music all of a sudden, isn't it? Anyway, let's say we'll head this way. That's what I feel drawn. This is the pathway I feel drawn to, you see. I mean, I think both pathways lead where we want to get to here, but I'm not quite sure in the long run though. Anyone else here wanting to attack me? Starting to run out of flashlight now. Oh, another head grab. Stay away from me and my pretty face. This body isn't none of it disappear, is it? So let's destroy it, I say. Oh, another head crab. More than one, in fact, and another's coming at me. Okay, it would seem we have some supplies here. Any more head crabs wanting to accost me here? Amazing how these weapon containers are bigger than a human's torso, by the way, isn't it? Sorry, friend, fellow human, but I need to dispose of your evidence, and we can tell he's fine with it because he's giving us a thumbs up. Yeah, so goodbye, fellow human, and goodbye, head crab. And goodbye, other head crab, yes. That's the Zanian sky up there, isn't it? So we're not properly indoors, as you can see, baby dolls. So there's no need to be feeling claustrophobic just yet as we explore this place, as we explore the confines of this little place here. Doesn't seem to be anything hidden behind these rocks, does there? Forgot about the ultra-high jumping in this place. Presumably because of the different gravity that this place has. Forgive my little stutter then, it's just that with my OCD, with my religious OCD, I'm not sure whether I should believe in gravity or not. Anyway, let's head off, shall we? And you know why I'm not so sure whether I should believe in gravity or not? Because the story of how gravity was discovered is from Isaac Newton having an apple falling on his head, isn't it? And you know what other biblical story tells the story of an apple, it has an apple in the story of Genesis, in which Adam and Eve eat from the tree of knowledge, and then next thing you know, they're cast out of paradise. So seems like maybe could be a bit more of a coincidence that the story of how gravity was discovered also involves an apple, the apple that fell on Isaac Newton's head, doesn't it? Oh yes, I digress, Sonny Jim. It's time we proceeded, isn't it? And yes, security checkpoint area 9 even exists in the caves of Zen as well. After all, maybe one day us humans will conquer and make this place more civilized, eh? So in that case, the residual spray paint that I've left behind in this place wouldn't be lonely any longer, would it? I didn't think that heck crab had even seen me yet, so yes, as you can imagine, that was quite a shocking experience, Sonny Jim. Yeah, so I'll just kill this heck crab first. You know what, I'll kill this other one here as well. And so now that we've done that, I'm gonna go back and explore those other event type things. Those Xenian event type things, I suppose you could call them. After all, these are like our events at home, aren't they, on Earth, pretty much? So I've explored both of the differing routes in this Xenian event, so let's head out and check the other one in this first chamber, shall we? That'll be this one here. And just let our flashlight recharge. Well, I suppose we could head in now. Although it is getting awfully dark. And I can hear her crab cooing sounds, making me anxious, so yes. Waiting until our torch charged was a smart decision, wasn't it, eh, Sonny Jim? Seems like there's no more. Strange that two of them should be so close together in one of these little tunnels. But then again, I don't often go down this little tunnel, this little Xenian event here anymore. Not that I can see. Although I can hear another one, I think, coming from this direction over here. There it is. And it's dead now. Accidentally pressed my spray paint button that time. I know you don't believe me, folks, but I did. It was an accident. Hey look, more supplies for us here. But it is a dead end, as you can see, with another human corpse here. He appeared to be partially buried in this rubble, like maybe he was killed in a cave-in. That would be a terrible way for a person with claustrophobia to die in this little tunnel, wouldn't it? In a cave-in in this little tunnel, yes. Can't see anything beyond here, any hidden supplies or anything, so let's head on back. Hey. And hope we get somewhere before our flashlight runs out. I hear a head crab, but now it's a dead head crab again. We're getting close to the light now, so we don't need our flashlight just yet. And here we are in this chamber again. It'd appear where I killed the head crabs before. The second chamber with... Oh, that was a less than optimal result, but I won nonetheless. So take that, bold squid body. I don't take kindly to your shenanigans when they involve hurting me. I'll have you know I'm quite a sensitive person after all. Anything up here? No, just a whole lot of rocks blocking off this particular avenue of escape. So, where did I come out of before? Oh yeah, I would have come out of this way, wouldn't I? Although, why is the grating still here? After all, I broke it when I was shooting the head crab, didn't I? I suppose you can never be so sure, but yeah, see, I don't think I was here though, was I? So yeah, let's check the other routes first. I think this is the way we came from, wasn't it? Yeah, there's the head crab blood that indicating that we killed a head crab in there. So you know something, forget trying to show you every route at this place. I'm just gonna find a way out to proceed because this is getting kind of complicated all of a sudden, isn't it? Oh, I got hit by that tentacle there. Who knows though, maybe this was the way it came out. Although I did kill this head crab here from over there, I think. Well, yes, never. Actually, yeah, let's head on. You know, I'll head off this way instead. Since I don't remember going this way in quite a long time. Another head crab. And I don't think the game would be so dastardly as to respawn the head crabs, would it? After I've already gone in places I've already gone to. After all, I've never really had that happen before in Zen. So yes, into the liquid we go, into the drink we go. I just saw a barnacle tongue sticking down and thought it had grabbed me, but alas, that wasn't the case. So up we go here. I heard head crabs springing around, so I know there's one up there. Well, no, it's a dead head crab, isn't it? That's the way they should be, given that they're parasites and all these foul creatures. Another. Well, yeah, we do need this healing pill after all, don't we? So, this is the way I usually come out of into this place, by the way. So yeah, let's head in there, shall we? See if there's any other supplies that I might have missed out on. Yes, he was in there because of the head crab blood, I do so believe. So, if I head to the left here, to my left, I wonder where this will take us. Oh, another head crab, that's what it takes us to. Yes. Why, these tunnels are quite anxiety-inducing and nerve-wracking when you haven't explored them in a while, aren't they? Especially with how well-placed the head crabs are in here. Anyway, I'll just head towards the light as my flashlight dies out, and we may proceed. But before we do that, I'm going to oh, what? I'm being pulled up into the wall by a barnacle. What kind of cheating nonsense is this? Oh, come on. That doesn't count as a death, surely, I say. Oh, stop firing by yourself, fool. Yes. Oh, and the head crabs are attacking me out of nowhere now. Those stupid movie cheats, I say. Yeah, take that, cheating barnacles, too. Surely that doesn't count as a proper death, I say. Look how I was pulled up into the wall, pretty much, where I couldn't possibly see or shoot the barnacle that was pulling me up. Anyway, yes, here's some secret supplies and a human corpse for us to break up and smash to pieces, since they shouldn't be here, should they? But yes, I'll show you the real secret now. Deep in the drink, down very, very far below. We need our crowbar out so we can get to it. In this crack in the wall here, this takes quite a beating, but yes, now we're through. You can get through here and up into here, into the jump toads lair. Oh, and they're vanishing already. So I didn't have much time to show you, but yes, as you can see, those were those little purple creatures like what I had in my locker just at the start of the game. Half-Life likes to do this, doesn't it? Have secret places which are kind of really deep into a dangerous place, so you're not going to look forward to the journey back to where you should be. I mean, they do this with the Vortigon cave in Half-Life 2 as well. Anyway, let's collect our supplies here, which are snarks. And these are some of the only snarks in the game, I might add. There are more. There is a place where you can get more later in the game, but I'm not sure how many people know about it. I know about it, however, and when we get to that place, I'll show you, baby dolls. And as you can see, our Barney here is awfully fond of snarks, with how he likes to tease them when they're in his grasp and all. Anyway, it's time to head out before we drown. After all, I might have spent a bit too much time dallying around when I should have been trying to swim up and out of this place. But we'll do it, because we're getting close to the surface now. I was a bit worried then. That'd be scary to do in real life, wouldn't it? Especially in this alien world type of place. Say goodbye to your bodies, head crabs. Yeah, and I'm not going to go through that tunnel again after being cheated by that bull squid after being cheated by that barnacle last time. Yeah, so let's head on through this tunnel now as we progress, eh? And hope we don't get cheated again. But yeah, it's pathetic, isn't it, when the game has to cheat me to get me to die an extra time because it wasn't satisfied with me just dying one time as I was playing. No, it had to be greedy and have 2 times which I died in, didn't it? Look at this! Alien bird life here, it'd seem. And we have music all of a sudden now as well. Must be the drama of the place getting the game excited. Amazing how Xenian crystals grow from ceilings as well, isn't it? It's Xenian crystals which caused the Black Mesa incident, by the way, when Gordon Freeman pushed one of them that was on a cart into the antimass spectrometer, which caused the resonance cascade and caused aliens from this Zen place to flood into our Earth and cause all kinds of chaos and kill scientists, and which resulted in the military coming to the facility and trying to silence all of us Black Mesa personnel. And doesn't this place remind you of Nightmare, the old TV game show? Nightmare, by the way, spelled with a K at the start of it rather than an N. You know, like knight in shining armor, that kind of knight. And yeah, because even though the kids participating in Nightmare wore helmets so that they couldn't see and had to be directed by their other kids who were their friends who were guiding them, they didn't really have to make jumps like this. I mean, they might have had to make little jumps every now and again, but making big jumps like this to kids who are blinded by the big helmet that they're wearing wouldn't really have been fair, would it? These jumps can be a bit panic-inducing also. Off we go now. Was that laughing that I heard then? Or was it just the sound of these birds? And no, I'm not going to shoot at them. I'm not a cruel type, you see. Anything here? Just more hound eyes, it's a appear. They make such cute sounds, don't they? Yeah, the premise of the old Nightmare show was that a team of kids would enter the show, and one of them would be the designated explorer, who wore a big helmet that covered his face, and so he couldn't see. And he would be watched and guided by his friends who would sit in the studio and watch him on screens and tell him where to move and tell him what to pick up and whatnot, and they'd be hoping to guide their friend to some kind of grand prize or whatever that we could collect so that they would all get some kind of a big prize or something. Can't remember the exact specifics of it, but it was RPG based kind of. It used virtual reality as well, where the kid in the helmet would be in all kinds of computer-generated, dangerous-looking rooms and situations. They were able to do things like make it seem like the kid would be flying on a dragon to faraway places, or that they'd be at risk from being killed by giant spiders that would be climbing over the rocks to try and get at the kids and whatnot. Could be kind of a scary and menacing show at times, and that wasn't helped by the fact that the host of the show, Trigard, however you pronounced it, he always had a kind of menacing and a bit of a menacing and mocking personality as well. But I think they softened him in later years and made him more friendly and sympathetic to the kids. Probably other people are finding it scary as well, you see. Anyway, oh, that was close. Just getting over here so that I can be safely away from the Vortigons so they can't hit me. Now just wait to pick my shots carefully here. Finally it sees me over here. I like how the revolver hits them so hard that it stun locks them with pain and prevents them from making their electrically charged shot, so that you can kill them without them being able to actually attack you. And it's possible to get in there if you're fast and you can jump onto the platform that used to be there before it was blown up. And because we can't actually jump into there from this platform, but I don't think it's worth it really, because it's hard to get in there in time without being badly hurt or falling to your death. And I don't really think it's worth it really, because I don't think there's really much in there worth collecting to make it worthwhile, so to speak. Are these living strands of hair coming out of the floor or something? Now, I'd find this scary in real life, but fortunately they seem quite harmless, don't they? And yeah, the Nightmare game quiz show for kids, it used to have bottomless pits in that as well, I think, giving the impression that you would fall forever if you ended up falling down the holes and whatever. But with how it was all virtual reality, the kids were never at risk from any harm, or after all, Sunny Jim. So there's no need to fret, is there? Nightmare kind of used to have narrow pathways that floated in thin air, I think, which kind of resembled these pathways as well, floating above a never-ending bottomless pit, a never-ending void, you could say. That's rather eerie sounding, that constant hum, isn't it? And that constant ambient hum in this place. Anyway, let's use this fallen pillar to get across here, eh? It was knocked down by the explosive discharges of those flying manta rays that I didn't really pay much attention to, which dropped the Vortigons off so that they could fight me before. Makes you think you could get on these ledges and maybe get over to that hole that way, but would be a risk, wouldn't it? And I don't really have much time either. But you know something, I am a born risk taker, so what do you say we try it? I've never actually tried this before, by the way. Oh! god. It's kind of scary, but I'll try it again. No, it doesn't seem possible. Okay, yes, I ran out of guts, I admit. Sonny Jim. So now let's head off the only way we can down this hallway into this strange Xenian drink once more. As we continue to traverse our surroundings seemingly aimlessly. After all, it'd have to be an awful daunting prospect, wouldn't it, coming into this alien place and being expected to find, some machinery that you need to find in order to help your fellow humans escape the Black Mesa facility. And when you think about the sheer size this place could be in reality, pretty much, and just being expected to find the machinery by wandering around aimlessly. Anyway, there's a little squid over there, so let's see if we can kill it without getting hurt ourselves, eh? But that was a total mess. That wasn't. I'd be nice to kill it. Quite nicely, I might add, and this body is vanishing again. So what have we here? Doesn't seem like much, mind you. And when I say much, I mean nothing at all for that matter. It's awful dark in here as well, isn't it? That sound of falling liquid is awful soothing again, isn't it? The minute if I was going to be stabbed by that tentacle again. Like I was stabbed by the tentacle before, when I first arrived here at Zen. Any supplies over here for me, I wonder? No, it would seem not. So yes, let's keep on traversing these watery depths, eh? Nothing here either. So now it's time to make a big drop, isn't it? As we fight this other bull squid. He thinks he's being tough surviving 2 double-barreled shotgun blasts, doesn't he? Anyway, I'd say this is a good place for us to rest for the time being and save our video, save our game. Hasn't time flown with us having fun after all? So yes, save. And until next time, baby dolls, I'll stop our video and catch you all next time, so bye.